along the west coast of Florida. We're looking at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Raymond James. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Once again, Irving. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Good. 180.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Good. 180. Run. Rush in. Let's go.
Irving, a 1st down and more. Into the red zone. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returnable from the 1. This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Running back sent in motion. 1st down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. When it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They bring their tight end left. Here's 2nd and 5. Connection made to Isaac Arindo. he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. From the gun, Clorindo. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was force brought. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they do.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. He's slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Again for the first time to Rashad White. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third and short, Mayfield. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And that will add to their score.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Shotgun set for Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Shotgun handoff to Gurindo. And he gets him around 6 there. Stop that time by Jamel Dean.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
They kick the running back in motion. Second and 4. Escapes the pocket. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Purdy on first down. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. No luck out of George Kittle with that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down. On the give, it's Gurindo. Ooh, and he is cracked. at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun is Purdy. And he's up. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long, Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. We need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Moody knocks it through, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Try the right side with White. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
180. What's up?
Again, this is White. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They motion the tight end over. Now a give to Durando.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Purdy throwing here. Dump off to his fullback. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. We send a man in motion. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers tie things 10-10. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Mike Evans with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Purdy to throw. He puts everything behind this one. Big gain downfield. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Hand off, headed right. Irving. What a hit. He gets flattened
yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down now, 7 to go. Right back to Irving now. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Carry here for Irving. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Here's the give to Irving. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
First and 10.
They'll come up first and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Baker now from the gun. Puts him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Garindo running between the tackles. Across midfield to the 45. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10. Now Garindo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Completes it downfield to Pearson. 35 on the pickup. And that's a 49er first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Pretty throwing here on first. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. On the move, headed right. Taken in on the right side by Pearson. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a 49er first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Playing favorites with the fullback here. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting at the 10. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
At their own 30-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Once again, Irving. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tampa Bay in punt formation now.
Riley Dixon
And this will be his
in
second
punt
effort of the
formation for
contest.
Tampa Bay.
He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 36. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He'll take this at the 10. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Kick, 180.
From the gun, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
180.
Throwing again is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Fits it through the middle. And this one's brought to an well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Mayfield to throw again. Hits his running back. It's inside the 10. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Irving here from the gun. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Crawford's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Garindo. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
First down, 49ers.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
Second and 6.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, San Francisco.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, ball at the 36. From the gun is Purdy. Has him with a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down throw by Purdy. Short pass brought in. Has some room to work. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. Up to the races, middle of the field. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
Big plays like these and moments like these are such a reminder of every last little detail. I know some would call this luck, but I guarantee you they practice. They look at launch angles. They look at vulnerabilities. They look at chances for attack. And when they can get their hands up and block that point after and take it to the house, they will celebrate that one in the film room later.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Running right, it's Irving. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Well, no spring in a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, Mayfield. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Regular. 180. Up. King.
On the give, this is Irving. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on first. Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Offense in the hurry up here. Second and 13. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
180.
Looking to throw. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
180. Motion.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers needing 4 points. They'll come up first and 10. Irving on the inside kid. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
20. Regular.
Back to throw. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Diablo Lenore. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
The 49ers only moments away from finalizing this victory as they take a knee. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they